Hello everybody, welcome back to Maybe This Will Help with me, Oswald, and I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about self-sabotage. It's something I've been experiencing over the last 4 or 5 days, something I've experienced in my life a lot to date, and even though this one was less sabotagey on purpose, sabotage nonetheless. And basically what self-sabotage is making choices that you know aren't going to give you the results that you want. And in my life I've become aware of a lot of my cycles and patterns and the things that affect my physical feelings and mental feelings. So, for example, in the past, I'd get excited about something. It would take me about 2 weeks to start kind of the doubt to creep in, or just to become less excited about it. Maybe I didn't do as much as I wanted, or I didn't get as much as I expected out of something, and then I start making poor decisions. I'm on my phone more, I'm eating worse food, I don't meditate, and things like that. And like I said, in the past, it's been a lot worse. I've become aware of these cycles. I've become aware that when I drink, it takes me 2 or 3 days to get back to energetic, to high on life. And at New Year's, I woke up on New Year's Day thinking, wow, I finally accomplished my goal of feeling good on New Year's Day for once. And I had all this energy and passion towards my ultimate goals of getting this stuff out there, starting this, seeing how it evolves. I had a lot of passion and excitement for that. And I was almost going to never drink again because the setback is not worth it. It takes me away from my thing. And in those times when I get set back, doubt creeps in, thoughts creep in, and that's basically what happened. It was January 2nd, I decided to start. I did a little bit of partying, and then I didn't meditate that day because it started a little early and I didn't get to it. And I went, oh shoot, well I've already partied, so I'm not going to do a video. I'll do it tomorrow. No big deal, right? And it didn't feel like a big deal. I had a great time. And then the next day, I felt physically horrible. And I thought, oh, I'm not going to do a video now because, hangover day, I expected this. That's fine. I'll get back on the swing of things tomorrow. And then I also just ended up not meditating. We went out for breakfast, did some stuff, and that got away from me. So then the third day, I found myself, I was unaware of it at the time. I was kind of aware of it, but I didn't really care. But what I'm seeing now is it's important to just always go with your soul. I didn't really want to make those choices. I made them up because of old habits and obligations, and it's what I felt like I wanted. But I feel like discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you really want. I don't know if that's a quote from the man himself, but I learned it from Mike Dolce, an amazing nutritionist, to tons of MMA fighters, and probably to just tons of fitness enthusiasts and stuff. He's got a book. Check him out if you want some good nutrition advice. But anyways, discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you actually want. And now that I'm aware of myself more, and I'm aware of my cycles and what takes me away from my purpose, from my path, from the things that really inspire me and make me happy, is things I used to do: shitty food, not drinking, partying. And I think there's still room for that, but I need to be prepared. I wasn't prepared, so now I'm 3 days out from having done anything towards my soul, or anything towards my body. I'm eating crappy food now. I'm craving crappier food all the time, and subconsciously that eats at you. you're telling yourself, oh, you'll get back on it, but in actuality, I'm starting to have doubts about why I'm even doing this. Why is it gonna do this? Is it gonna do that? All this just mental chatter. And it's useless. You know, I'm doing this because if it helps somebody, that's great, but it makes me feel really good about myself. It excites me, and I can see that stuff opening up for me the more I do it. More ideas, more opportunities, more maybe I should get out and start this or do that. And those are what's really gonna make your life. It's really gonna allow you to create the life that you want. To feel those good vibrations all the time. So, like I said, I started just putting things off in my head, and then, you know, the third day or whatever, it was like, I'm gonna do it today, I'm just not gonna do it right now. Oh, I'm gonna eat this crappy food first, and then I kind of feel like crap after the crappy food, so I'm gonna digest it first. Next thing you know, it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm going, oh, you know, I'll start fresh tomorrow. Well, I was having good dreams in the morning the next day, and I hadn't gotten a lot of quality sleep, and I had been eating shitty food right before I went to bed, so that means I woke up feeling foggy. I overslept like crazy. I woke up feeling foggy and just not human or something. I didn't feel like I normally feel, that's for sure. So again, started getting put off, and things are creeping in, the doubts are creeping in, and kind of put them off, and kind of have a harder time making good choices. So this is what I call self-sabotage. In the past, it's been more blatant in my head that I'm sabotaging myself, and I still made those choices. And with work, I've gotten away from that, and this is the first time I've done this in a few months. So that's that's a huge step. But I also recognize my cycle. It's been roughly 2 weeks since I started doing these videos, and I was telling myself, you know, I've been doing really good. I can take a few days off. I can do this. I can do that. But man, it really set me back. And you know, no matter what you have going on in your life, I've got some major transitions going on in my life that also leave me vulnerable to identifying with my pain body or my ego, or wanting to do things that classically cheered me up in the past or something like that. But what's true is doing, for me at least, is meditating every day, eating clean food, and doing the things that are aligned with my soul, the things that excite me, is what's really. Then all that other stuff doesn't even come in my head. It doesn't have time to come in my head. I'm busy doing what makes me happy. I'm busy feeling happy, and to take time out to feel crappy, and then to eat crappy food, and then to just sit around and not accomplish anything is the quickest way to get chatter back in your head. So that's self-sabotage in a nutshell. I'm sure we've all experienced it. I know tons of people that I've talked to about this that do it in their own way or have their own patterns and cycles that they're learning about. So be aware of yourself. Take the time to feel what you're feeling so that you know what you feel like when you take certain actions. Anyways, later days, my friends. Hope you're not mad at me for not seeing you for a few days, but I should be back pretty much full time. So thank you so much for listening, and I love you all. Later days.